Hello, this is Brenda Hartill. Today I'm going to show you how to ink up a Collagraph plate. The print here is Primeval Land 3, in which I use plant material glued onto a sheet of perspex which has been sanded to give a key to the glues and plaster which are added. Nicola Jackson demonstrates to a group of students.
Sort of blaze ahead with them, and it's not, we're not fiddling about. And if there is a problem in the proofing, if we find that things aren't printing properly, Brenda, usually reworks them so that they, so that next time we don't have to worry about that particular thing. If it's the ink's too dark there or something, which would be advantage.
You said this was zinc attached to perspex.
No,
just perspex.
Just perspex.
That's what threw me.
Yes.
So this is a Collagraph on the sky.
There's all sorts.
We'll show you how that's done.
Brenda's going to show you later. There's quite a series of different methods and techniques of getting it to stay put.
But one of the things that I've found when I watch students who are not quite as experienced as we are is that they take half an hour to wipe a plate. We don't. We get the worst of it off in 2 minutes.
I find it really hard.
However, one of the most important things is to use a lot of extender. With Collagraph's extender makes life so much easier.
We use oil actually, college drips of, is it copper paste?
Well, you can.
Paste oil.
It does similar. It's similar, but I prefer extender. And it also makes it means that because it's three-dimensional, it means that you can describe the shape of the plate better by using a thinner ink.
Okay.
And even when it's a thinner ink, if it's deep down in the grooves, it's going to print dark.
Yellow rub
Whatever you
out.
do, however thin.
It's so that it's a nice smooth surface.
Well, here Nicola is drawing out the yellow ink so that we can do our rubs, which is my special way of inking up these plates so that they have a fully three-dimensional feeling to them. So she takes a pad of scrim and she's going to find a nice clean spot on the pad, and then she's going to rub it on the ink. Nice smooth one that. And then we always try to remove the excess on the scrim. We don't want too much of this colour getting onto the plate, so she's rubbing the last part of it off there until it looks really nice and smooth.
Rub it over the plate. It's a controllable area. So it's just a very light touch, like that.
And is that scrim fine mesh? Because
Medium.
I think it's medium. It's not. I think the fine is too soft.
I went to buy some and they said, what grade you want?
Yeah. We've always used medium. I'm sure there are other
It's fine.
other
And coarse,
things
and I've
that
got the coarse.
Yeah. There are other reasons why people would use different.
Not for this. I don't think.
Grades.
I think you'd.
You see, it's still yellow
I've
because
just done the rub on the plate, which
she
has
has
polluted the scrim. So I'm going to pass it over the plate again. So I need to find a clean part of the scrim. So shake out the scrim, find a clean area, and then again make a nice big, nice soft rounded pad with all the ends tucked in.
and over it, and that's the crucial thing about these rubs, is you have to look. She's done it 3 times now, reforming the ball. It's a real bore, but it's the only way.
And then does that scrim get slow? So you go through
No, eventually it does, but of course it becomes solid with ink before you throw it away. Because you use it for different stages of the wiping.
The other wipes as well, so if you've got, And also we do hang them out to sort of dry, and if they're dried off a bit, then you can sort of use them a bit more really.
Oh yes, we don't throw anything out.
So now I'm going to do the carborundum bit, which will pollute it tremendously. So I daren't go further.
You see, have a look at the pad.
I see.
There you are.
Okay.
So if I now go like that, it comes out green. Right, I've just done the last pass of yellow that I'm going to do on the plate. So I'll put the yellow scrim to one side and actually change scrims for a new scrim, and this one's just for the red. And take off the excess. As you can see, it's quite strong. Make a nice flat.
Nicola finished inking the plate with a light red rub, and then we put it through the press. These are similar prints in the Primeval Land series, printed from plates constructed at the same time. Note how the primary coloured rubs add a sparkle of colour and help to emphasise the three-dimensional structure of the works. Later on, I experimented with a completely different range of colours and decided to embellish the work with gilding wax. Making the plate is just the start of the printmaking process, and I decided to keep the two versions of these works as separate editions.